We're covering the fallout from the president's comments today is our reporter Emerald Maxwell. She's in Parliament and we can speak to her right now. Emerald, we heard a little then of the reaction to Macron's language at the end of that report, but tell us what else you're hearing about the kind of impact the president's language has had at the National Assembly.
Yes, these remarks really caused an uproar in the National Assembly last night, so much so that the debate on the bill, the health pass bill, was suspended. And criticism came from both the left and the right, with many saying that this really showed the president's disdain for the French people. The leader of the right-wing Les Républicains party, Valérie Pécresse, said that the government should unite, not incite the electorate, and this really was a sign that it should go. Jean Mélenchon, who is the head of the radical left-wing La France Insoumise party, said it was appalling language, and another potential presidential hopeful, Christiane Taubira, said that it was not right to turn the French people against each other, nor to scapegoat the unvaccinated, who make up about 9% of the French population. Of course, with less than 4 months to go before the French election, it is a risky, ostentatious thing to say, but the government has doubled down on it. They say that actually the goal, this may be a strategy of the French government, but it really is to protect the French people.
And as you mentioned, Emerald, the parliamentary debate on this government's vaccine pass was suspended as a result of what Macron said, but it is to resume a bit later on this afternoon. Do you think that anger over Macron's language is likely to affect the passage of the bill at all?
Well, of course, that is the big question. Last night it was suspended and it's set to resume today, this afternoon at 3 p.m. The big question is whether this health pass, the vote is whether the health pass becomes a vaccine pass, which would effectively exclude about 9% of the population from public life, prevent them from going into cafes, bars, cinemas, etc. It was already a controversial bill with some parts of the French political spectrum. And the question is will these comments now swing some MPs to vote against it? Indeed, some MPs who had said that they would vote for the bill criticised Macron's comments last night. So, Macron's government will be hoping that these comments will blow over, but they could run and run. It remains to be seen. The other thing, of course, is will it have an effect on his chances to be re-elected? Macron hasn't officially said he will run again, but he indicated strongly that he would in his comments to the newspaper, in his interview with the newspaper last night, where he made these offensive comments about the non-vaccinated. So it remains to be seen how much effect this will have on his chances.
It remains to be seen indeed, Emerald. Thanks very much indeed for your reporting.